Recently, frequent meteor showers have been observed in China, triggering heated discussions among Chinese netizens. As the video shows, on the morning of January 15th, a surveillance video from a county in Xinjiang province, northwestern China, captured a fireball flying rapidly from the southwest to northeast, creating a dazzling light show. The meteor exploded in the air when it fell. People could hear the thunderous rumbling, then the light of the meteor dimmed and eventually disappeared. Local people speculated that the meteor fell in a basin in northwest China. It's said that many interested people have been dispatched to search for the falling meteor. Not long ago, in the early morning of December 23, 2020, a huge meteor broke through the sky and fell in a county in Qinghai province in northwest China. The witnesses said that the meteor was like a huge fireball falling from the sky. Chinese media reported that it was a super meteorite. On the night of the fall of the meteor, a cluster of red light appeared in the neighboring area, north of the city, where the meteor passed like a pink moon hanging in the sky. Witnesses said that the pink light ball was visible for around 30 to 40 minutes. The Chinese media also reported this strange phenomena of a pink light ball, saying that it is not clear what caused it. Many people speculate that this red light may be related to the falling fireball. China has a civilization of more than 5,000 years, and this civilization has continued without interruption until the Chinese Communist Party came to power. Ancient Chinese culture believes that life, the human body, nature, and the cosmos are all one body. Different cosmic changes and different cosmic timings can bring about different conditions in human society. The motion of matter follows certain laws. The same is true with the motion of the universe. According to Chinese historical records, the appearance of fire meteors often heralds major events happening around the world. In the government documentary, The History Book of Song, it states that more than 800 years ago, before the end of the Song dynasty, a peculiar scene appeared. The sky turned red and meteors fell into the sea. Whenever the Song dynasty tried to resist the fate of falling, there were always strange phenomena showing up, like hurricanes, black air rising into the air, and a mix of wind, rain, and thick fog. The last child emperor of the Song dynasty, Zhao Bing, was killed by a minister who jumped into the sea with the child emperor on his back. A year before this happened, a huge meteor fell into the sea from the southeast of China. More than 1,000 small meteors followed and fell. The sound was thunderous. After the Chinese Communist Party seized power in China, even though the party promoted atheism to the people, the top leaders believed very much in this aspect from Chinese history. On March 18, 1976, the world's largest meteorite fell in Jilin province in China. The meteorite weighed about 4 tons. With a deafening roar, a large fireball fell from the sky on the outskirts of Jilin City, which is in northeastern China. The sound was clearly heard hundreds of miles away. The loud noises and shock waves from the meteor shattered the glass windows of many residential houses. One of the largest meteorites, which is marked as Jilin number 1, hit the ground and caused a mushroom cloud of smoke and dust. It smashed through the frozen soil and formed a pit with a depth of 6.5 meters and a diameter of 2 meters. Almost 1 month later, on April 22nd of the same year, the CCP leader, Mao Zedong, asked his personal attendant to read the news to him. When he heard the news about the Jilin province meteorite, he told the attendant that before many big figures in history died, a meteorite had fallen as an omen. That afternoon, Mao stood in front of the window for a long time, looking at the sky gradually dimming. Mao said, "I believe China has a school of doctrine called interactions between heaven and mankind, saying if the world would have a big change, then nature will give signs to the people. They are predictions. There are good omens for the future good things and bad omens for calamity." He also added, "When things like the sky and the earth is shaking, and when a big rock falls from the sky, it is fatal. Someone will die." On July 28th of the same year, a 7.8 magnitude earthquake struck Tangshan, Hebei province in China. The city of Tangshan, with a population of 1 million, was instantly razed to the ground. At least 240,000 people died, and 160,000 were seriously injured. On that day, the staff reported the earthquake disaster to Mao Zedong. According to the biography, Mao cried, It was the first time that people around him saw this supreme leader crying so loudly and bitterly. At that time, China had suffered 3 years of Great Famine and 10 years of Cultural Revolution. Tens of millions of people had died unnaturally. There is reason to speculate that Mao's bitter cry was not for the people, but for fear that his life would come to an end. Mao died 43 days after the Tangshan earthquake on September 9, 1976. In the same year, earlier, on January 8th, Premier Zhao Enlai, the number 2 high-ranking man of the CCP, died. On July 6th, Zhu Di, the third big role of the CCP, died. Less than a month after Mao Zedong's death, on October 6th, a court coup d'etat occurred at the top of Beijing. The Cultural Revolution ended, and China entered into the era of Deng Xiaoping. A book written by a well-known astronomer and prophet of the Tang dynasty described it like this: "Meteor is the messenger of heaven, flying in different constellations, showing the heavens sing to the world. People on the earth could see it." The larger the meteor is, the greater corresponding mission is, the greater corresponding human events are, and the more severe disasters will be. Some people believe that the recent appearance of fire meteors in northwestern China indicates that the CCP's Red regime is about to fall. The Red China led by the party has gone through a turbulent 2020. At the beginning of 2021, and perhaps a greater disaster is imminent.